Surging Sparks has arrived and the prices of singles is already out of control. Though for today, I'm super excited to be gifting one subscriber an entire Surging Sparks booster box. Now, if I reply to your comment and I add this Ella Kid eating a cherry emoji to my reply, then congratulations, you've won this Surging Sparks booster box. And of course, if it is your first time here, my name's Philip and I aim to simplify Pokemon collecting, so please feel free to subscribe and join the channel. Now also, if you've ever been interested to see my emojis get added to replies, I always pin the comment that I reply to, so that way it's really easy to find, so you can look in previous videos to see who won. Now, before we rip open this brand new set, it should be noted that the booster box, along with the generous giveaway for today, is sponsored by Cherry Collectibles, which have a huge variety of TCG and sports collecting products. Cherry has actually been generous to sponsor this channel a few times, and they've also sponsored a lot of giveaways on the channel, including a Stellar Crown booster box and the Charizard Premium Collection. Cherry Collectibles have an amazing Cherry reward system, which helps you accumulate points for every purchase you make, which then you can redeem for discounts on future orders. I've been a customer for a long time and I always recommend them whenever there's an opportunity, so definitely feel free to learn more about their incredible store, and all the details can be found within the description of this video. Now, of course, before I actually rip open this booster box, it should be noted that Surging Sparks seems to be the most hyped Pokemon set since Pokemon 151, and that's all to do with the incredible artworks. However, now with Prismatic Evolutions on the way, some of the hype has calmed down, which I'm kind of grateful for, as I think it was getting out of hand, especially the prices of cards. I hope this calms them down. Though in terms of what I'm actually hoping to pull, obviously my Lodic is my #1 pick, as that's my favorite Pokemon. I also would love the Latios, and finally the Pikachu Special Illustration Rare would be pretty insane to pull and see in person. So let's see what we've got in store. All right, so here we go with Surging Sparks. The booster box obviously looks pretty cool. You got Pikachu right there, and of course you have the Latias on the side, and then when we're looking around here, we also have Archaludon there. Gotta say, the box is looking pretty awesome, man, as well. And obviously for sealed collectors, you love it when the box looks so good, because, you know, when you display it, it just looks so awesome. So definitely they've done a cool job on the box. And, you know, when Pikachu is on the box, it does help, man. You know, you can't forget how strong Pikachu, Charizard, and all those Pokemon are in terms for Pokemon's brand identity. There we go. Alrighty, let's see. What have we got with Surging Sparks? Who doesn't want to get into this set? Honestly, I'm pretty excited for this, man. The whole time I was so excited to get into it, so let's see if we can pull some magic as well. All right. Let's see what we got working for us. Here we go. There's the code card for you. Oh, now, is it still one from the back? Let's see if okay, there's the energy. It does look like it is one from the back, still for Scarlet and Violet. They maintained the same order. Alrighty, here we go. Indeedy and Glimmet. Also, I just wanted to say as well, if you do love the channel as well, and you obviously like connecting in other ways, I do have an Instagram as well, which I'll put my handle up here. I usually show when I post the giveaways as well on the Instagram. It can kind of keep you up to date. I kind of want to, you know, grow my Instagram a little bit more than what I've been doing at the moment. I feel I've been a little bit putting it on the back burner, really. I haven't, you know, put in as much effort as I'd like to on my Instagram. So hopefully if I get a few people there, it would really help me, you know, grow the Instagram. I mean, I think what happened was when oh, look at that. That is so cool. I'm sorry, I had to just stop and just look at that Pikachu pack. Really looks awesome. I mean, pulling that Pikachu, when I've seen the values of what it's going for at the moment, I've kind of been like, man, I really, really want to pull this card. So, you know, you never know how we're going to go. And that's the kind of magic about, you know, pulling these cards. You just don't know what, you know, what are the chances of actually pulling it, you know what I mean? I'm pretty excited also. I'm going to probably do a future video looking at the pull rate data for Surging Sparks to see, you know, what are the chances of getting, oh, here we go, Surfer. Definitely is not going to be an expensive card. I'm going to quickly check that right now. And here we are, we're looking at, oh, what? $11? Okay, that, I'm not sure if that price is gonna, maybe it's competitive in the TCG, I don't know. I did not expect that to be 10 or 11 bucks. Okay, maybe the prices haven't really stabilized yet, to tell you the truth, because, yeah, it does take some time for the prices to kind of adjust. Nonetheless though, you know what? If it is an $11 card, how awesome. That's the thing with this, you never know the prices, but here we go with the Latias EX. Well, it's not an EX, but the Latias EX is one of the top chase cards of the set. Good variety of booster packs, like the designs in Surging Sparks. Here we go, let's see. What magic have we got? All right, give me gold. Togetic, Lisias Appeal. Here we go. Have we got something? We got it. And Jasmine's Gaze and Chen Pao. But of course, nonetheless, it's just exciting to be opening this set. I'm really interested to see the future of this set, to be honest. You know, I don't think we've had, you know, like a lot of people, and that's the thing, when people started the kind of journey of, you know, Scarlet and Violet, everyone was kind of wondering how good is Scarlet and Violet era going to be? You know, that was a pretty big question of, you know, a lot of people didn't want to move on from Sword and Shield. You know, we had such good alternate arts in that era, and there was just so many things. Oh, here we go, Flygon EX. Beautiful. But yeah, like I said, man, people were a little bit like, they were apprehensive to go on Scarlet and Violet. I think people were a little bit, you know, they probably didn't want to go into Scarlet and Violet that much, but you know, nonetheless, let's see what we've got here. All right. Lisias Appeal, Togetic, Castform, and Gastrodon. What's going to be happening within the era, right? I mean, I think it's really turning up, to be honest. I think the quality of Scarlet and Violet has gotten pretty good, man. Like, I think a lot of people, like, you know, obviously towards the end of Sword and Shield was like so amazing, and you know, the alternate arts and whatnot, it was just like every time, every new card, oh, here we go. We're not getting, you know, our lucky stars aren't aligning right now, but you know, as the set goes on, you never know. Do we have maybe some, you know, mid-pack magic or last pack magic would be good. But yeah, no, definitely interesting kind of set so far. Alrighty. What have we got here? We've got, here we go, Togekiss, and oh, wow, okay. And yeah, man, I'm pretty excited to see what's gonna be happening like with Prismatic Evolutions as well. And like I said, I think having this set, right, I think this calmed down Prismatic Evolutions quite a fair bit. Sorry, they calmed down Surging Sparks quite a fair bit. Here we go, Iron Crown and Amulet of Hope. Because what happened, right? And so how it all started was when Surging Sparks kind of the set got announced and everyone saw all the cards everywhere, pretty much. You could see all the whole set list, right? Everyone kind of went on and said, you know what, Surging Sparks is looking incredible, which I did as well, and I still agree. I think the set looks amazing, right? But what actually happened was, it was getting so pumped up, everyone was so excited for the set. Here we go, Zangoose, Chill Teaser Toy, and Gouging Fire. People were so incredibly excited for the set, and then when Prismatic Evolutions kind of got revealed and, you know, or announced that it's gonna be an, you know, an Eevee themed set, we're looking at an Evolving Skies 2.0, literally an Evolving Skies 2.0, because it is an Eeveelution set. I think that's when, you know, people were like, kind of like, oh, should I be buying this or should I be buying that? You know, it's very hard to be, oh, here we go, Latias EX, though not the one that we actually wanted, but still, we cannot complain. Though, yeah, like I said, you know, you got to manage what you can buy, what you're going to hold out on. You know, getting, like I said, a master set of Surging Sparks is going to be very expensive, and I imagine Prismatic Evolutions might actually be even more pricey than Surging Sparks, which, can you believe it or not, I am kind of, you know, a bit worried on what that Umbreon and the Sylveon are going to be like. Oh, no way. Oh, that is so sick. We just hit one of our wish lists. Oh, man, and the centering on that is actually perfect. Check that out. I have had a few kind of pulls where, you know, the centering hasn't been that good. You know, I just want to see the price of that Latios. Let's just check that out. Right now, that is looking at 41 USD. Nice price for that card, man. Alrighty, see what we got. And yeah, like I said, like, you know, when you pull cards, if they do have bad centering, obviously if you just want it for a binder and you don't really care about that stuff, it's not that much of a big deal. Oh, sorry about that. Here we go, Miracle Headset, Call Bell, and Palkia. Definitely not bad. Awesome. You know, these little cards that you pick up, you know, they add to the journey. Alrighty. Now, yeah, so as I said, when the centering isn't good, you know, it does kind of, I wouldn't say damage the value. It does actually, sorry. No, it definitely does. It damages the value because, you know, there are collectors who, you know, scout on eBay and they make sure that the cards they buy are well centered. And you can't really do anything when you pull something and the centering's not that good. Here we go, Eevee, Pansear, and Togekiss. Alrighty, here we go. Archaludon pack. Is there some luck here? Feeling it. I reckon we got something. How do I know that? I don't. I just, you know, you gotta hope. We all have this kind of thing. If you haven't hit for a while, you're kind of wondering, oh yeah, maybe the next hit's gonna kind of come in that set. Let's see what we got. Alrighty. Here we go. Iron Bundle, Vibrator, and Skeledirge. Not yet. Here we go. I really like these Alolan Executor packs as well. I think they look really awesome. Oh, well, you never know, man. I'm really excited to actually see 2025, what's going to happen with the TCG. Even with this, man, like the channel's really growing. And I feel like a lot of people are kind of getting super excited for upcoming sets, and there's just so much more interest in the TCG. You know, the kind of peak for the TCG, what everyone said, the peak for the TCG was obviously in that 2020 to 2021 period, right? How well is it comparing with right now? I probably will do a bit of an analysis, you know, look at some kind of Google searches and Google Trends, use a bit of that marketing knowledge that I use, and kind of look at that to see how much more people are searching Pokemon cards today. Because I have just a feeling, call it an intuition, that the hobby is growing recently. And I think, here we go, Slacking EX. I definitely feel like the hobby is growing, and it's just this weird thing I'm just noticing. And it's not even just because my channel's getting more views, it's more just this demand for Pokemon cards. I think because prices are holding over a long period of time, it's giving people more confidence to actually go within the hobby. Don't forget, if you're going to be spending, you know, like whatever it is, like Australian, it's 180 Australian dollars or 110 USD for a booster box, you know, and you pull some cards, you obviously want them to have some sort of value, so it's not just dead money. I mean, a lot of people, I know that we don't want to be just having a hobby that's complete dead money, right? And I think the fact that, you know, you're like those like the Leafeon VMAX, the Espeon VMAX, all these cards, here we go, Cyclizar EX. Yeah, as I was saying, like the Leafeon VMAX, the Espeon VMAX, Umbreon VMAX, they're all holding value. And in fact, some of them are also even climbing. Some alternate arts are even still climbing today. And you know, it's been, what it's been, 3 years since they released. You know, next year's gonna be 4 years since Evolving Skies came out. So, you know, the fact that these prices are still maintaining or holding pretty strong, I think it gives a lot of people confidence, and they're like, oh, you know what, maybe it wasn't just a little bit of a hype phase. And yeah, so I definitely think that that has a pretty big impact on the overall hobby. I think when prices maintain, it does a lot, man. It does a lot, because then people are gonna say, you know what, if Evolving Skies prices maintain so much, you know, with Prismatic Evolutions, maybe I can go heavier than I wanted to, because judging by how, you know, the evolutions are going in Evolving Skies, maybe they'll be the same, you know? People do go to that kind of thought pattern. Here we go, Duraludon Gouging Fire. All right, so we've got the Latios, so we've hit something at least within the booster box, but definitely not as, you know, strong as I was hoping. You know, I really want to hit a special illustration rare. They're not guaranteed in a booster box, but it would be nice to get an illustration rare, I think, because, you know, they do make that difference when you pull one. You know, anything we'd be happy with just to see what we can get. Here we go. Alrighty, no, Chien-Pao. So do you like opening packs? Truth be told, I don't mind opening for new sets, but I'm not too much of a pack ripper. I really like collecting, and sometimes I feel like even you know, when you get a booster box, or if I bought one, the way it kind of usually works, I would always be thinking, oh, if I actually used that money to buy some of the singles, I would have been better off, which is competitive Pokemon on the game. I don't really play much of the TCG, but I probably should get into it. Yeah, so I think like whenever I spend like whatever it is, I'll just talk in USD. If I spend 110 USD on a booster box, you know, with that kind of money, I'd be able to make a lot of money, or sorry, add to my, here we go, Cast Form, Sunny Form, gorgeous. Nice, nice, nice. I actually pulled this in the Japanese version as well. I pulled the art rare, so that's pretty cool. All right, we're getting to the tail end of the box. Still got a few packs left. Let's see what we've got. Here we go, any illustration rare waiting for us, or special illustration rare. Here we go. Hey, Counter Gain and Gastrodon. Man, these gold cards look awesome. Let's see, is there an SIR in this booster box? Will we get at least one for the video? All right, let's see, here we go. I probably should start I really wanted to like start, because I used to play a lot of competitive VGC. Here we go, Trapinch and another Terrapagos. All right. Here we go, here we go. We've got the Pikachu SIR coming up. One Pikachu SIR. It's funny because I really want that Milotic as well, because I got the Latios. I just, like, you know what? Milotic or Pikachu, or even the Archaludon. I think the Archaludon's pretty cool. Let's see. Here we go, alrighty. No, nothing there, Iron Crown. Alrighty. Ooh, there we go, Uxie. Let's see. Here we go, Skarmory, Ninetales, Corbell. Here we go. All right, and oh, we got my loading, but not the special illustration rare, but that is awesome. All righty, how we going? Let's see, how much have we got here now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 booster packs left. Don't know. I'm like, I did get the Latios, so I cannot complain, right? But you know, for some reason, we always love hitting the chases. It's almost like if you don't hit one of the big chases, you always feel like, oh, I could have done better, right? Even though the Latios is great, I'm definitely grateful, but you know, you do get in that mood. Here we go, and all right. The what magic awaits. Here we go. Have we got anything waiting for us? You never know. And no, this has been pretty brutal towards the end of the box. You guys have to let me know how you guys traveled with Surging Sparks and if you pulled some heat. I'd be super interested to know. Here we go. Let's see, anything on the way, Latios? No, Dialga and Tapu Lele. What have we got? We got 4 left. 4 booster packs left to hit an SIR. Still grateful for the fact to be opening these packs and still super grateful for that Latios. Here we go. Let's see what, is there gonna be anything on the way? And no! Okay, here we go. 3 packs left of Surging Sparks. Here we go. Though I have to admit, even though I'm really curious to see the pull rate data of this, I'm gonna have to see it. TCG Player usually does update that pretty quickly. Here we go, and nothing there, Skeleton. Alrighty, here we go. Alolan Executor for, you know, second last pack magic. Let's see. Alrighty. So definitely not the prettiest booster box, but not bad as well. We did hit, there's the Feebas. All right, here we go. Here we go, Lisias Appeal, and no, oh, yeah, buddy, Pikachu EX. I thought that was the SIR, but that's still such a good card to pull. Super happy with that pull. Awesome Pikachu EX. Terrastalize. Yeah, that looks cool, man. Let me just see what that's worth. All right, there we go. I can see the Pikachu EX currently selling for 30 USD. That's pretty good price, man, for a card. All right, yeah, cannot complain with that. Gorgeous looking card. And of course, great centering as well. Pretty happy with that. Alrighty, here we go. Last pack magic. Anyway, look, we did hit that Pikachu. We did hit the Latios. Pretty good, to be honest. That Pikachu kind of saved us, I feel. Alrighty, here we go. Final pack magic. Let's see. You know, we have hit some final pack magic in the past. It's always hype when it happens. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, I don't think so. Oh, there we go. Alolan Executor EX. Pretty good, man. Cannot complain with that. Let's go over the pulls. All right, so we pulled the Miracle headset along with the Amulet of Hope. We hit the Alolan Executor along with the Flygon. We hit Counter Gain Gold Rare and Surfer along with Cast Form Illustration Rare, and of course the Latios Illustration Rare and the Pikachu EX. Super cool pulls for the box. Alrighty, so I think I can confidently say that Surging Sparks is the best mainline set for Scarlet and Violet, though I wonder what will happen for the prices of sealed product in the future. I think this set is one to keep an eye out for. Though with all this Surging Sparks hype, it does bring up the question, what are the 10 best Pokemon cards to buy at the moment? And I answer that within this video on screen right here. If you love collecting Pokemon cards, then this video is tailor-made for you. Click that video that's appearing on screen and we'll talk more about it there. I'll see you there.